is the masterful big play that looks normal, right? They lost the last round, but now it's gonna time out right before I get to kill this guy. They've been doing this like again. These are You're not the smartest Nazis on the planet, right? These are the Nazis, like the frontline Nazis would have they would have just known how to make the tank go. They're not the guys who actually made the tech. So they do obvious stuff. But Mr. Sorry is now gonna AFK, and we're not gonna be able to kill him before it times out. So I get the L, or I get the game over at the maximum number of L's. But now I recorded, so we finished just in time. Now it'll time out. You gotta be quick to catch the FBI, CIA, NSA, Nazi club people. I'm not quick enough because I've been cooking my brain. And the demon possession and all that. But this is another favorite tactic of theirs to make you wrong, right? This game should have timed out in that longer round, I'm pretty sure. Ugh. It also goes to like their satanic frustration techniques, right? The like nothing you say is right, nothing you ever do is right. I say satanic. The one Indian song was like they talk of hell, they talk of Satan. So I guess like just fallen god, demon, I don't know what they are. If Indian songs are any reference to anything, Indian chants in English. But anyway, now that I press record, now they're turning around. Now he's crazy. Look, the game's just gonna go on forever. It's like it should have timed out by now. 2 rounds ago, right? This was also an instant queue. Now that I can record for hours, probably I should just record for hours. And I got my new computer. Nvidia is like, ugh, on the colors. I've been working on that all day. Should have got AMD. I didn't want AMD because their like driver stuff is annoying, but it's like, oh, everybody uses Nvidia. I'll just get that. Thought it would be better. Turns out they're not any better. Yeah, so here's the you were wrong mechanic. This guy's gonna come back. They are multinational Nazis, right? You don't get to buy a weapon attack out of Wuhan, and then I'm sure in China they're like American virus, but that's again why they did their weather balloon right as the congressional hearings are coming up to offset any. Oh, well, a Chinese weather balloon. If the Chinese weather balloon story was real, the Pentagon should be fired for eternity. These guys handle nuclear weapons, and they're like, day 1, we've seen a weather balloon from people that we suspect may have bioweapon attacked us. Day 2, the weather balloon is floating over our airspace. We're not creating a news cycle story. No, it's just we cannot figure out how to handle a weather balloon. Day 3, the weather balloon. Like that, but I mean that's what they do, right? That's the demonic stuff. That's like where it creates the ominous, like people hate life, people are sad, people are mad. Again, with the concert attack, you could see the same thing. 6.5 hour concert attack, just drawing it out. Like there's no way that against the first world military, people infiltrated Israel over 6.5 hours and weren't all dead. Like even just the local cops. Like you've seen how the local cops are armed over there. How are those guys not around for 6.5 hours? But this is the Freemason Nazi, and the trouble is, right? Nobody operates without orders. This probably My problem in life is I operate without orders. Uh, but anyway, trying to get this color right. I mean, but that is life, right? That's where they completely, I'm sure, missed the mark of like, you know, like life is supposed to be that's lawful good life anyway, right? Or at least like neutral, where like you just go and do things and have things and work things out. All they do is connive things and plot things and how will we do this so that we can do that so that that can happen. So all right, now we gotta pause and wait and stand here, like my family infiltrator guy, where he's just like, alright, I just sit here. I've ruined your life. Am I gonna get a mansion now? That was his question to me when he was ruining my life. I'm like, I'm pretty sure I don't know what you're talking about. It doesn't work that way. I don't think God is like, yeah, you destroyed something. Like that. That's what they think, though. They internally they think like it's a secret club of like of demonic evil, and that's God. That's what they think. I don't know who God is. I don't know. Like the Jesus stuff might be right, but again, since the Christian stuff when I was, since it sounds like me, right? Incredibly sycophantic in the face of God. What do you want? When they called me Saint Francis, I was like, oh shit, and then that just made me anyway. But these are the people that I get to fight with, being a reincarnated asshole. They came for me. I don't know why. Like you need something to do, right? You can't just be a war criminal and just sit on that. You need a next step. Okay. You can't sit around and be like, all right, we did that and it's accomplished, right? There has to be a next step because the goal is not life, right? The goal is never just living, enjoying life, having fun, chilling with people, relaxing. Like there's always like, what's the next step in our grand plan? And then God plops me here and he I don't know what God wants from me. But I've fully lost my mind. Like it's just fully demon caked out. Anyway, I would love to get these colors to be not super saturated. But I don't know how. I can't get it to balance the way it used to be. But I think they told their people that like that they had to come for me to indoctrinate me to, right? Like oh, torture until he gets it, 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 torture until he gets it. Like I think I got it beforehand, at least, like, you know. Yeah, I was just living life and waiting for death. And God seems unfindable. I was a happy atheist. Might sound ironic to be King David and Saint Francis and whatever else they say. But, and be a happy atheist, but, like, there's no expectation there, right? Now it's like, what are you going to do? I'm like, oh, God, help me. Like, this is too much. It's like, the normal God stuff, I don't know. I'm an asshole, and I don't do the normal God stuff good. Like, just chill. Live life, be good. But, like, I also, like, just, like, get a job while demons torture you, while they destroy the world, and it's just like, well, how do you do that? Well, men gang stalk torture you with their demon mind amplification. So who knows? You would think with a track record like mine, you'd just be like, hey, just off yourself. I mean, that was their they hit me with a lot of movies. They go hard. That was the Ready Player One message. You should be killing yourself. That's the way to win. But and that's what they think, right? That's they'll do their damnedest to try and live and protect their, but that's their like, no, we're just immortal reincarnated. Like, I don't think you are. I have no I mean, aside from my mom, like I would go and do it. They've got me in that dark a place, but really it's my mom. I couldn't. But yeah, I don't know. So I'm just fucked. Plus, like, it's just like no salvation to me. It's like, that's not a salvation. I don't like that idea. So I don't know. I think they've been spraying a lot though. Well, I mean the brain cooking they did the other day. Now my skin is all like skeevy feeling and like I think that's what they do to some people in the Midwest. They've been experimenting on like the people that get fibromyalgia. It's just chemical like nerve frying. And then probably like 5G AI mind control experiments that they do on random people because they think they have a right? Who knows? But so I was just having fun. I was just listening to this. It's so disgusting how I've lost all emotion, right? Like when I was a kid, I had to listen to. Am I not right? No, I'm not. They banned my YouTube. I have to use the other account. How come it's not opening options? Ugh. No, go away. Yucky. Where's the Chrome without? Oh, there you go. Chrome with option. Yay. So when I was a kid, this was emotionally jarring. It's also, it's like, it's still their indoctrination, right? Like, there's a power within you, you got to touch. But so I was like, I've got the Chappie tape, and I don't know what to do with it. But I know that this is the mindfuck brain. But then, like, it could be the Jesus stuff where Jesus, like, blessed are the people who just straight believe, and then the people who are like, well, I will tell people this, and then, like, like, no, it's just like, it was like, go do good, be good, have good. It's like the people who don't trust aren't blessed because, like, I don't know. It's well beyond me. Now I'm just complaining in a void of death. Like, and obviously it's not like, normal healthy people who haven't had their brain hollowed out and then have the psyche replacement of like the Egyptio god snake brain thing. But for me, it really is like not being alive while you're alive. It's like you're a zombie ghoul kind of thing to these demon people, and they're all highly entertained, right? Every time, like the demons are still got them in full Bush Senior mode, right? Like the demons are still, they got them rolling like this right now. All these young people just, wow, we're on top of the world. But then they're like, that's it giggling through him while it's torturing him, I'm sure, while he's kid. But then this is like what it feels like in my brain again, just having your skull ripped apart from the inside. And then sometimes the demons get very delightful, but yeah, that's the demon mind rape, and that's if you find yourself being a happy-go-lucky bioweapon attacking Nazi, it won't last. So fuck you. But at the same time, then that's disgusting to me too. I don't know. It's just me being angry, right? I have many moods. That was always my one random weird Bible problem, right? A double-minded man shall never receive anything from God. Like, God will give you a clean heart. He'll make you like a righteous person instantly. Like, but he won't cure double-mindedness instantly. And that's like, I'm confused here. So who knows? But I mean, again, my brother is, I would assume, this is their story that they're telling me. Probably the best, like, maybe God was like, the best I can transmit to the planet and be sure when I reincarnate you is that here's David, sure you're gonna fuck him up, but here's Goliath, and they're perfectly happy living together. Maybe that was it. We were perfectly happy living together, because neither of us are like douchey assholes who torture people or destroy things, or, you know, we just kind of chill. You guys are douchey assholes who destroy things, so you need to gang stalk, torture me to prove to yourselves that you have dominance over God, I guess. I don't know. Just like, woo! Again, I do like to be an asshole sometimes. Like this, here we go. Like, I don't know if these are lies or not, but God's claiming credit for this thing right here, right? This whole thing here. And even if God only owns, let's say, humanity's God, or maybe the evil God that's blinded us, I don't know. But any which way, if humanity only owns, like, I mean, if God only owns that much, but here you are proving your dominance by torturing me right here in Valley Stream. like, like just like a less than like a blip on a blip on a blip. But at the same time, right, that like goes right into their like demon woo stuff, right? Like just because you're insignificant, minuscule, size-wise, does not mean that you're insignificant. Especially, I would assume, to God, who's just like, you know, I don't know. I remember seeing the Christian thing, like, why didn't Michael just kill Satan when he had the chance? Just like, well, I mean, they must have been friends at one point, right? He probably knew him. Maybe like killing people is different than killing Satan. Like maybe you kill Satan and then like he's just dead forever. But like killing people is like, oh, who knows? But again, that's Christian stuff. I have real problems with the Book of Revelation. It makes no sense. For my part, I assume I wouldn't have been anywhere else, but like God's gonna redeem people. That's why like the whole David speech makes sense with the, like I couldn't make sense of it for a while, and I couldn't make sense of Nathan's rebuke for a while, right? But it was, I've sinned against you alone, God, so I must have had a very different outlook on the world at the time. You know, it's like, wow, you're trying to do something here and I fucked it up. But yeah. And then Nathan's rebuke is like, you know, he's not like, yo, and that dude's dead now. Or wait, did he say that? No, but he's like, that's where I'm wondering if they added something, right? It's only like, no, like one of his sheep is gone now. Like that's, or whatever, right? It doesn't make sense from, now that dude is dead, so that's confusing to me too. Everything's confusing to me. I can't make any sense of it. This is me trying to, like, word excuses for spiritual problems don't work. Or spiritual torture problems. Well, like I said, I was a happy atheist. Now that all this bullshit, I can't make any sense of it. Look, here's like, we have far shots. Like, we control the universe and we can attack from far. This is, they always, like, all these conversations, they start up conversations in trade chat. That's, they like to be like just in earshot, so to like annoy you and torture you. And make you look crazy, right? And plus it makes you paranoid. Like this is, I used to be the friendliest person in trade chat. Now it's just like, fuck you, what are you saying, far shots? I wonder why I get an X. Does anyone know why I get an X here? On the... wrong thing. Oh, we'll figure this out, right? No, not that either. No, that's supposed to alt-tab. What? I broke my computer? I don't know about this new computer. Seems to lock up sometimes. Oh well. The gang stalkers want me to shut up and they're bugging out my new computer. Now I got the mouse back, and now I don't have the mouse back. What does that mean? Pause? Does that mean there's something bad? No, I'm gonna have to crash my computer.